We are back for another episode of Digital Mindset, talking more about some cryptocurrency. We got Sprouts Investments with us again to talk about more cryptocurrency. And today we're going to actually speak about 5 different cryptos that you can purchase that aren't Bitcoin that we think are some very solid alt currencies, and definitely cryptos that you should look at and possibly put in your portfolio. So today, again, we have Drew Russell, the CEO of Sprouts Investments, with us to discuss these 5 coins.
So what's going on, Drew? How you doing, brother?
Hey, how you doing?
Doing great. Ready to hear about the 5 different coins that you like that aren't Bitcoin? So let's dive right in. The first one we have up, I know your favorite coin out there, Iota. I'm sure a lot of you have heard about Iota. Coin ticker is MIOTA. What do you think about Iota? Why is that a good coin to look at besides Bitcoin?
All right, so if we break down Iota into some fundamental components, which I think are very important for the future of crypto, is Iota is trying to be a free transfer system, meaning if you were to mine Iota like you do Bitcoin, you will do it on a very, very small scale with every individual Iota. The way that Iota will be transferred is through hardware. They will make a small chip to make your phone or your computer blockchain enabled on their blockchain. So after you've paid for that chip, which will cost a few cents, you will have paid to join the network, and then they can enable you to transfer value for free. And by doing this, they make it so their network is scalable because every person that joins the network is adding more mining power to the network, increasing the speed that you can do transactions at. And also, they are nearly instant, and the more miners that they have join the community, the faster their transaction speeds become with the community's growth, unlike other cryptos that slow down. And they're specifically designing their coin to be protected against quantum computing when it comes in 5 to 15 years.
Beautiful. So Iota is going to be free transfer. So, a lot of the issues you're having with Bitcoin right now, a lot of people, high transfer fees, right? Slow transfer times because it's big and bulky and, the first crypto. So obviously we have had some time to develop better protocols and whatnot. So Iota is going to be a lot quicker to transfer and very little fees.
Yeah. Do we want to move on to ADA, okay, or did you want to speak on the market cap? Because I know you understand that stuff quite well.
Yeah, let's pull up the market cap. I'm actually going to have to pull it right up in front of me here. So give me a second. So right now with Iota, we're looking at coin's value is right around $3.52. Market cap is $9.7 billion. Excuse me. And there's a lot of coins. It looks like we have 2.7 billion coins circulating. So all of the Iota coins are actually out in circulation. But I guess in retrospect, there's a lot more. There's other coins out there that have a higher circulating volume than 2.7. And for those of you out there that don't understand how you're going to get the price of your coin, I guess in retrospect, realistically, all it's going to be is there's other coins out there that have a higher circulating by the circulating supply that is out there on the market. So as more people buy, those of you out there that don't understand how you're fiat dollars into Iota, you're going to see that market cap go up, and that's where you're going to get higher values in the coin. More people sell it, that value is going to go down. So that's a little bit behind how you get the value in each coin. But right now we're looking at $3.52 per or each Iota with a 9.7 market cap and 2.7 billion coins circulating. Those are rough numbers. It's a little bit more than that, but yeah, that's roughly where we're at. So next coin we're going to go to, excuse me, ADA is the ticker, Cardano. Not 100% sure how you say it, but Cardano. Why do you like Cardano? Why is that a good alt currency to get into?
So whenever I'm looking at coins, I always look at their network to see who they're working with, because really, if you want a lot of value located in one company, organization, or cryptocurrency, you have to have a lot of faith in that currency. You have to have a network that is capable of supporting what that goal or the mission is of the crypto. And what ADA is doing is they're going around the world gathering up some of the best scientists that you can. They're recruiting heavily on experts in all fields to get them all networked into the same blockchain platform, to where you have a decentralized autonomous organization that is being contributed in majority part by scientists that are highly qualified. So you have a very, very accurate database that you can get cheap, accurate data from. Unlike going to Google, you would have to go to Google, you have to deal with paying Google for their numbers. They might not sell you their numbers. On ADA, it's going to be open source. Anybody will have access to that kind of data. So you'll have to use the ADA token to pay for the data, or you'll use the ADA token to pay for access to professors, or maybe some kind of material to teach you the scientific method and how it's applied in this kind of space.
And, one thing that really sticks out to me that I've noticed in a lot of the cryptos and altcoins is it really comes down to what team you have behind your mission and behind your coin. And sometimes having a good team is going to help you go. And if you don't have, a solid team around you, you might end up being one of those coins that fizzle out and dies. So,
you will be.
ADA. Oh, you will be, exactly. So that's one of the things you got to focus on. Me personally, even though this is a newer space, I think having a great team behind you, having a great mission, and fixing a problem that we're having in today's economy is strong points for each currency. And ADA Cardano kind of checks the box on all those different points. So coin 3 we're jumping into is Po.et. P-O-E is the ticker for Po.et. Oh, actually, let's do this though. We didn't talk about the market cap there for Cardano. So let's jump back to Cardano real quick. We're looking at a $20.6 billion market cap for Cardano. Okay, we have 25.9 billion circulating. So again, 20 billion market cap, 25.9 billion circulating. That's where you're getting that coin value of around 79 cents, give or take, depending on what market you're looking at. But for right now, that's where Cardano is at. It's going to be interesting to see, as the next coming month, year goes on, where Cardano goes. Again, myself as well as Drew would never tell you to invest in anything that you don't truly understand. So us bringing up these coins is really more of an opportunity for you guys to take a look at these coins. You guys or girls or whatever the case is, to look at these coins, evaluate it yourself, see if it's something that you want to invest your money in. Because at the end of the day, these are all opinions. And we want you to make educated decisions wherever you're putting your dollars to make sure you're doing the right thing. So moving on to the next coin there, we're going to go to Po.et, or P-O-E, Po. I know they got a great mission and they're solving some problems. So Drew, let's hear your thoughts on Po.
All right. So what Po does is it lets people, like, if you've ever had to build a website, which the majority of people have not, you have to contract out several. You can either contract out one good company that's going to cost you a lot of money, or you can contract out freelancers. But the freelancers don't typically get paid very well for their products. What Po.et is allowing you to do is, say, when you create a nice infograph, you can tag that infograph you could signature it to you, and then you reference that to the Po.et database, and then wherever that material comes up on the internet, Po.et will be able to track that, and you will actually have legal rights over that intellectual property, where you can go out and actually receive royalties on past data that you have created that other people are utilizing.
And that's a big deal. I mean, I think about the music space, how they're trying to figure out how can we stop people from downloading free music. I mean, the internet's full of free articles everywhere that you're reading, infographics, yada, yada. And there's a lot of people out there freelancing, creating this great material, and they're not having the easiest way to monetize it, make money for themselves. And that's kind of the problem Po is tackling, is allowing freelancers, designers, things like that to have value on the stuff they add to the market, but also track how many times people are viewing it, how much, I guess, kind of true value it should have by seeing how many people look at it. And it's really solving a big problem in that space. I know if any of you have worked with digital marketing companies or looked for them, some of you maybe goes to Fiverr and tries to find some cheap freelancer that doesn't end up working out for them, so they waste a lot of time and money. Po.et is trying to kind of tackle those issues through crypto. So Po.et, let's check out their market cap. Right now they are at 328 million. So a little bit smaller market cap than we've seen. They got 2.1 billion coins circulating the market there. So again, that's in direct correlation of the value of our coin. So 14 cents, roughly about to hit 15 cents, it looks like, with a $328 million market cap. Okay, so coin 4, we're going to go to Enjin Coin. ENJ is the ticker for Enjin Coin. It's definitely a coin for gamers. I know that. Drew, let's hear your thoughts on Enjin and why you think it's a great alt currency.
Okay, so I'm kind of a nerd. I love playing video games. I've been playing video games for at least the last 10 to 15 years. And one thing about video games is you can put quite a bit of time creating a unique character and obtaining unique items in the game, where none of those items exist anywhere else in the world. But there was no real good way to monetize and be able to use that time that you've put into the video game as an actual job. Now, what these guys are doing, Enjin Coin, is they're going to create a database. So the founders of Enjin Coin are the same people that created Minecraft. And say in Minecraft, if there's some rare sword that they know only is generated 5 in their game, they can allot that sword to a lot of Enjin value, and they're going to make it so inside the game, when you transfer that item between characters, you can actually receive a monetary value system transferred with it. Now, as Enjin expands how many games they're in, the more the gamer community, if they accept this coin has the potential to go parabolic.
Yeah, no, I agree. And I'm a nerd myself, been gaming for quite a while. And Enjin Coin is quite dear to my heart. I got in at 4 cents. It's been around 40 cents roughly in the last week, give or take. So personally, I love Enjin Coin myself. ENJ is the ticker. I know they just came out with a Android wallet as well. So if you're looking for a cryptocurrency wallet that you can have on your phone, it's in the Android wallet right now. Look for Enjin Wallet and test that out. It's supposed to be the most secure crypto wallet on the market. I know you hear that all the time, but nonetheless, do your research, check out the wallet, go get it, see what you think. So again, market cap 274 million for Enjin Coin, but a lot less in circulation. 756 million Enjin Coins in circulation. It looks like total supply is right around 1 billion Enjin Coins. So not as many coins for Enjin as you will see in other things like Ripple, who have a shit ton of coins, which is going to help hurt the value in the long run. But Enjin, not so many. So that can help that coin value grow quickly. as more people buy into it and use it. And the thing I love about Enjin, again, as Drew said, it allows you, and I know that you've always heard the gamer, you know, or the parent make fun of their kid. Oh, you've been playing video games for 15 hours. You're not getting paid for that. Go get a real job. Well, Enjin Coin's kind of fixing that, right? I mean, what do you think, Drew? Is Enjin Coin kind of fixing that issue?
It enables the gamers to make a living off of playing video games, but they're definitely going to have to expand their network. But the team that they have behind it, I think they really have the ability to do that.
Yeah, exactly. So go check out Enjin Coin again. Study these things. Don't just go throw a bunch of money into something that you don't feel comfortable in. Do your research, read the white papers, join their Telegram channels, their Discord channels, and all the different ways you can study these coins, YouTube, and everything else before you make an investment. But Enjin Coin, definitely one that I like. Again, I got in at 4 cents. It is above, well, roughly around 40 cents. So big fan of Enjin Coin. Our last alt currency that we are going to look at, EOS. EOS is the coin symbol as well if you're looking on the exchange. So Drew, EOS coin, shed some light.
Okay, so we're gonna dive deep real quick. So there is something called a decentralized autonomous organization, meaning there's no one real owner of this thing that is operating out here with it's a protocol that's functioning that needs no input from humans whatsoever. So like Bitcoin, for example, Bitcoin is going to function for the next 12 years without anybody interacting or changing it. It is a protocol that is running out on its own. A decentralized autonomous organization would be if you trade on Coinbase, right? Coinbase has a board of people that can make decisions and change how Coinbase operates. The way that a DAO operates is after they start that DAO, it's very difficult unless they've written in a way to change it. So what EOS is trying to do is they're trying to make Ethereum for the everyday developer, but makes it so it's very scalable. Right now, you cannot build applications on Ethereum. They tried with CryptoCats or Crypto Kittens, and it really, really bogged down the network. It was not, it showed one of the vulnerabilities to Ethereum. But EOS is trying to make it to where when you do transfers inside the system, when you're renting out hard drive space or processing power from somebody like me, that it's done very cheaply and that it's always consistently running. So there's no way to actually take down these organizations unless you shut off the grid.
Wow. Okay. So EOS, is it maybe a Ethereum 2.0 in a sense? Is that wrong?
There's a few that are trying to do that. Tezos is one, NIM is one. There are a few organizations coming out like Ethereum. Neo is another. They are trying to make databases scalable and safe. Because right now, if you want to store information, you have to store it with Amazon. You have to store it with Google. You have to store it with some outside source, right? And we're going to make it so you can store it with that outside source, but it's distributed throughout the network. So there's no one centralized location. If Amazon goes down, all your stuff goes away. If you run it on a DAO, it'll be distributed amongst all the networks, so there's no way to take it down.
Nice. Okay, that is pretty sweet. EOS, let's dive in. Market cap 5.4 billion. Market cap for EOS. You're looking at a small supply, 900 million EOS total supply. We have a circulating supply of 593 million. So a lot lower amount of coins in circulation for EOS. That's why you're seeing a reflection of $9.23 per coin at a 5.473 market cap, because half of them are a little over half are in circulation. So EOS, a very strong coin if you're looking at all currencies that are not Bitcoin. So make sure you do your research, check out EOS, and if it make you feel good inside, throw it in your portfolio.
Also, EOS is still running their ICO. Their ICO was a year long and it closes out every single day. So they have a new pot of EOS coming out every day.
Nice. Well, how do you get how do you get into this EOS pot?
So if you want to join EOS, you need to have an ERC20 enabled wallet, like a MIO, and then you can transfer from your MIO to this ICO. You would go to eos.io and you would transfer it from your personal wallet. You don't want to use a wallet that's from an exchange. You have to use a wallet that you actually own. And for you to own it, you have to hold the keys for it.
So it's like a MyEther wallet as well, something like that.
Yes, a MyEther wallet is a MIO. Sorry.
Perfect. Okay. So yeah, if you want to be a part of that ICO that's still going on, kind of look that up. Check out their website. You see the EOS token distribution. Says get EOS. You can check it out right there on eos.io. If you want to take a look at EOS and what they got going on. So again, those are some 5 alt currencies that are, well, I don't want to say better than Bitcoin, but that you can take a look at rather than Bitcoin if you want to put some money into some different cryptocurrencies that aren't Bitcoin. Again, we have Iota, and these are in no particular order. So we got Iota, Cardano, ADA, Po.et, P-O-E, Enjin Coin, ENJ, and EOS. So check out those coins. We also have a bonus coin for any of you out there that are taking a look at this. They're in ICO right now. I know you're super excited about this bonus coin that we have, Drew. What do we got?
All right, so this bonus coin that I wanted to throw on here, if you are a trader and you're somebody that is participating in ICOs and you understand the ERC20 and how to actually invest into an ICO, I really recommend looking at Daddy, D-A-D-I. They go live, I believe, on the 29th. The pre-buy is on the 21st. You must get whitelisted, so you need to set up a profile with them, link that ERC20 wallet to their account, and verify your identity. Because that coin is going to come out at 40 cents, and there's a very limited supply. There's an extremely high demand, meaning the price is going to moon. Okay.
There you have it. If you're looking for a good ICO to get into, looking for Daddy, take a look at it. Low supply in coins, high demand. Again, if you've been watching, you understand a little bit about how the coin prices work. If you have a super huge supply, it's really hard to get your coin value up, because if you have, a trillion coins, you need $1 trillion in market cap just to be at $1 per coin, right? So just to give you an idea of how your value comes. So Daddy, with having a lower cap, will be able to possibly jump up past 40 cents dollar. Who knows what it's going to go to? But that's the prediction. So, why do you like Daddy? What does Daddy do?
So Daddy is similar to EOS, but they're more taking a centralized approach to it. They are, if you go to the Daddy website and look at it, just give it a brief overview, they're trying to be Microsoft. They are trying to fill all those little protocols and gaps that Microsoft has had their company divided up into to carry out those different sectors. They are accumulating all those styles of tools and putting it in one spot so developers can go to Daddy to start building web applications, websites, and designing on the blockchain.
Wow. Check it out. DADI is the coin. Again, it's an ICO. Do not try and send any of your Ethereum from your Coinbase or your Binance or any of your exchanges to Daddy's website or their wallets or anything like that, because you will lose your money. So if you don't know how to get into an ICO, make sure you look that process up before you just start throwing your cryptos around.
Let me stop on you there. So hey, if we get 20 likes on this video, tomorrow I'll make a video on how to create a MyEther wallet securely store your keys and use that to access an ICO.
Boom. 20 likes. We're going to get a video on how to secure your coins on a Ether wallet or on an ERC20 token wallet. So like this video, make sure you share it. We're at hashtag Sprouts Investments, hashtag Digital Mindset. If you have any questions, and like I said, like it, share it, comment, so that we can get Drew here to actually shoot us a sick video that would need to be shot. Because I know I've been looking how to do it. I can't find a good video on YouTube, so we want Drew from Sprouts Investments to do that. So again, 20 likes, we're going to get a good video on how to put your coins into a ERC20 wallet. So make sure you like, share, comment this video. So again, those are the coins that we got for you today. Altcoins and an ICO that are not Bitcoin that we think are worth the time to at least study and look at and possibly add to the portfolio. So again, starting from the top, we got our Iota, Cardano, Po.et, Enjin Coin, EOS with a kicker of Daddy. So Drew with Sprouts Investments, we thank you for dropping the knowledge. We thank you for sharing your information about these coins. And again, guys, remember, this is the crypto market. This is time-sensitive information. If you are watching this video in 5 months, all of this could possibly change. So make sure you're following Infinite Media Resources on YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow Sprouts Investments at sprouts.investments. Look for Sprouts Investments on Facebook so that you can stay up to date with the most current crypto news. Because again, this is all time sensitive. In 5 months, this could change, and you want to stay up with the current crypto news. So follow us online, stay up to date. Hashtag Sprouts Investments, hashtag Digital Mindset. Drew Russell, Sprouts Investments. Thanks for being here, my friend.
Yeah, no problem. The last thing I got to say is time is your greatest investment. Where you spend it is very important. Do your research. You guys have a good night.